Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra for the month of October, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. And last but not least, a shout out to all the Libras who are celebrating a birthday. I wish you nothing but the best. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you, the moon, Major Arcana 4, Pisces, also read that as Cancer. What you are focused on is the Three of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about releasing and letting go of a person or a situation. That can also be something about socialization, or there is something about having too much fun, like too much indulging, too much overspending, too much over whatever here. And in the blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Swords. So there is something about being or feeling in the dark about a certain situation or circumstance that you hold close to your heart. And, you know, Three of Swords is Libra energy, which is, you know, sadness, loss, and a breakup. But I'm also getting something about the moon. The moon card could be like feelings bubbling up to the surface. And these feelings could be uncomfortable. It is also about you letting go, expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, and friends and family and socialization, or something about being in good company, could really uplift your spirits. So what is this Six of Swords? Getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings, the light at the end of the tunnel. This is also a gut feeling, or to trust your intuition, something hidden in the dark, or there's something about you hiding information, but you haven't said anything about it. It might be even you have to break ties with friends, family, people who you socialize with or drink with. What is this? Six of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Three of Pentacles is collaboration and teamwork. It is also about co-creating with Spirit and trusting in Spirit. Spirit has a plan, plans moving forward movement of getting out of your comfort zone. The Moon card is about an uncomfortable situation. Well, I'm uncomfortable. So sitting in the dark, or there is something about like mental health, ill health, depression, or deceptive behavior. Now, if this is your own deceptive behavior, you could also be in hiding, but I feel like there's somebody around you who's hiding from you, and you hold this person close to your heart. It could be a family member, a friend. And this is about networking, but that can also be about socialization, like networking towards a person or a job situation. Like, I want to network somewhere else. I want to network where it's more fulfilling and rewarding. This is about laying down a new foundation. Like, let go of whatever happened in the past, because you have Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and Three of Swords, third-party interference. So too many cooks in the kitchen, too many opposed opinions, too many projections onto you. So it's almost like you ran and hid in the dark. I'm also getting something about a person moving forward in a situation and you're in the dark about it. So the Moon card is about everything you want, dream of, and desire is getting into the unfamiliar territory. So doing something, going somewhere, networking somewhere, even through, I'm getting through a friend of a friend. This person might be also helping you. What is this Moon card? And the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Two of Pentacles is a very heavy agenda. But there is also about deep emotions and deep feelings. So back and forth, or you could have really high emotions, really, really good time, great fun, and then really, really low lows. And that is about like mental health, ill health, depressive feelings. But that Two Pentacles can also be something about weighing up your options, but doing so in quiet time, in meditation. Pros and cons to what? Pros and cons to, do I want to invest in this or do I not want to invest in this? It is also a slippery slope because that is my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So there is something about wanting to connect with another individual. You might hold this person close to your heart, yet there's something about this work thing that's getting in the way of having fun. Two Pentacles can also be somebody who is keeping you an option, or that can be you as well. So it's like almost like you invest and then you run away because you're keeping it in an option. So there's something about, let's see what this Three of Cups is. Am I just an option? There's also something about your finances. Finding a nice balance between your personal life and work life. So finances could be up in the air. And the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the King of Swords is clarity and truth. It is also, here's the facts. That's also about getting a second opinion. King of Swords is like a judge, lawyer, doctor, an attorney. But I'm also getting an element of counterpart here. So there's something about a counterpart that you feel apart from, or that you're left in the dark in a circumstance situation. You feel like this person has support and you're confused on why you don't have the support. And, you know, King of Swords is the same thing with the Queen of Swords. You know, Queen of Swords could be somebody single, widowed, a divorcee. That could be you divorcing your job, moving towards some kind of new network because you know you're worth it. I'm also getting something about father-mother. So this could be like father-mother dynamic. Maybe there's children in the mix, or too many projections on like what friends' opinions, what family thinks. King of Swords can also be about diplomacy, diplomatic. What is this? Why are you in the blocked and challenged position? You're being kept in the dark about a circumstance, or you're keeping yourself in the dark because you're doing something underneath the scenes. In the blocked and challenged position of feeling blocked. And the Nine of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Nine of Swords is thinking worst case scenario, when worst case scenario never happens. So Nine of Swords is sleepless nights, needing more rest, needing more sleep. There is something about not having clarity and truth because of these negative thinking, negative thoughts. That's also anxiety, worry, frustration, something quite painful. And these are thoughts. So these are not actually, or you have not said anything. Nine of Swords is, again, thinking and analysis paralysis. So these thoughts are not helpful for you because it's hard to gain clarity around a situation. But I'm also getting something about the comfort zone, like an uncomfortable topic, an uncomfortable subject. What is this Three of Swords? Heartbreak, separation, a breakup. But I feel like something is breaking you open, like a comfort zone. Something, even if this was a relationship, let's just say this was a job situation, and you know this job, but it's causing you sleepless nights. It's causing you anxiety. It's causing you to walk on eggshells. And yeah, there's something about a painful truth, but you have to be honest with yourself, not run away from it. What is this Three of Swords? And the Three of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is like a loss of progress, a loss of passion. That's also, again, stepping into the unknown. The Moon card and the Three of Wands are comfort zones. Painful topic, painful painful topic, painful subject. Something about a loss of progress, a loss of passion. So have your big old ugly cry. Allow yourself to feel the feelings you feel. But there is something about an option. Like you have options, but there's something about needing to get uncomfortable, and it means get comfortable in uncomfortable situations. What is this? Six of Swords and Three of Pentacles. It almost feels like you're not getting involved, or you thought you were involved in a circumstance or situation, but this is, you're like waiting around for somebody to come save you. Nobody's coming here. Because Three of Wands is like expansion and growth, but it's also plane, train, automobile. So this could be somebody at a distance, like longing. And the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Two of Wands is about releasing and letting go of one wand. Same thing with the Six of Swords, letting go of some kind of circumstance who you were building or collaborating with and going forth with plans. And the Two of Pentacles can also be something about a slippery slope. It means your agenda is so full that you actually can't make this happen. So lighten your agenda. I'm also getting somebody else has a hidden agenda. That could be you or another person, and you're nervous about it. So what is this? Two of Wands is also, again, empowering oneself, being brave, being confident, taking action. The world is your oyster. Keys open new doors. So keys open new doors. And the Strength card. You need all your confidence at this time. You need all your strength at this time. But this can also be something about healing around some kind of situation, whether this is negatively thinking, doubting yourself. This is about being brave, being strong, being confident. So confidence is key for moving forward or moving outside your comfort zone. Everything you want, dream of, and desire is doing something, going somewhere that you've never been before, or you've never done before. And that could also be something about a work network. I'm getting something about a collaboration fallout. And you don't know what happened. This is needing to get more rest, needing to get more sleep. This is strengthening your intuition, trust your gut feelings. What is this? Three of Cups, socialization. Are you getting a second opinion? And the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. King of Swords is somebody who has indefinite, clear boundaries. So this person could also be having healthy boundaries, or there's something about drinking. Because Five of Cups is loss, hurt, regret, resentment, remorse. This can also be somebody who is in a place of regretting or blaming or shaming, but they're doing so in some kind of social setting. And maybe that's why you're like hiding, or there's something about you not knowing of what this person's doing or where this person is going. It's like you're the one in the dark about the situation, and it's causing you to be on edge. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm also getting Cancer, Capricorn, Aries. And the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you know, the Page of Swords in the blocked and challenged position is needing to get more curious. I'm also getting something about triggers. Triggers coming up to the surface, or you are jealous or triggered by a person or a situation. But I'm also getting something about stalking, watching, possession, and pissed off. Something about being pissed off and angry, possibly at another air sign. Could be a Gemini or Aquarius. But this is about your focus. So you could be focusing on this person, and it takes all your attention off on what you should be doing. So your tasks. So it could be a deceptive behavior towards you, where you could be like watching or keeping tabs, spying on this person. I'm also getting something about a person. This is my parrot card. It's somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect on what they're actually doing. So there is some kind of fallout with a friendship or who you thought you were collaborating with. Some kind of hidden motive or an agenda. But I'm also getting something about you needing to get something off your chest. It's an uncomfortable subject, topic. It's uncomfortable for you to express this because you know that there is going to be a fallout with this person or situation, but it's necessary. There's also some kind of truth that you need, but this person is having a hard time expressing this truth because of how you might react to the situation. And you know, my Page of Swords is about inquiring, being inquisitive, and asking more questions. So there's something about like having a hard time asking questions, asking the right questions. And that can also be you putting out your feelers, putting out your resume. Like if something isn't working in some kind of work situation, you want to go somewhere else. This is about digging up the dirt. Or maybe somebody has dirt on you, you have dirt on another person. But you know that it's going to cause a fallout. Okay, so what is this 3 of Swords and 3 of Wands? You're waiting for the right time, but there never is a right time. Sometimes you just have to go. And the Knight of Swords, there's the truth bomb. Knight of Swords is communication coming in out of left field. Or there is something about you need to stay on task and laser focus. Keep your eye on the bigger vision, the outcome you desire. And Knight of Swords can also be somebody who's trying to push or force something to happen. So if anybody's trying to push or force a situation to happen, it's definitely going to backfire on another person. And this can also be somebody around you or a person at a distance who's jumping to conclusions. But there is something about the need for speed or blunt and it almost feels like demand. Somebody here is demanding that you act a certain way. Yeah, because this can be like high expectations on how a person should think, act, and feel. It's a form of control. But, you know, Knight of Swords can also be something about impulsivity. So being impulsive when you're feeling a little bit hurt or, you know, sad. Or you have a person around you who is really impulsive. So just be very cautious of your words here, because hurt people hurt people. That's almost like revenge. I want revenge on this person. And it could be another person as well. Pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. And this is very therapeutic. You know, pets are also great companions. That could also be over a pet, because as you can see, you have the cat here. I'm not saying, maybe somebody does have a cat. Maybe you're looking after a friend's cat and you're like, being nice, a good friend. And then this person is not respecting you or treating you in a way that you want. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. But they're coming from a place of sadness and impatience. And it's almost like word vomit. So your reaction is everything. This is an immature way of communication. Okay? So discipline. And it's almost like get more rest, get more sleep. Write down some kind of things that you would like to say to this person. And I would talk to them in person if you can. Health. Health issues could arise. Yes, and definitely. I'm also getting like high blood pressure. Like somebody is like boiling your blood. I get it. And then, yeah, you have narcissists. Somebody's too full of themselves. No wonder why it's like there's nothing I can say, really. I'm walking on eggshells with this person. Because it just feels like their word against mine all the time. So anybody who's trying to force or do something or push communication or very blunt in the way that they communicate, they're coming from a place of fear and hurt and pain. And they're trying to gain control over the situation, over another person. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. Stabbed in the back. Yes, it's like being in the dark about some kind of circumstance or situation. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and shocking attack. No wonder why you're like being in the dark or keeping yourself hidden. This person attacks you with words, but you attack this person with words too. So nothing gets resolved. You're both in a place of pain. So yeah, like let go, make new plans, keys open new doors. But the comfort zone, something familiar, is what's keeping you stuck. But it's so painful. So why stay? This is also a person who gets bored easily. They get bored with a friendship. They get bored with a person. It's almost like a discard. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. And this is about that, regaining mental resilience. It means nothing penetrates you the way that it used to. This is high emotions and reactions. So when you have high emotions, intellect is very low. So it's really hard to take action. So a roller coaster of emotions. So like there's something about like regaining your strength. Be patient with yourself. Be kinder to yourself. It's almost like you barked up the wrong tree, and that's okay. And the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, and the other woman. Well, there's definitely something about, like I said, a friend. There's a third party involved in some kind of circumstance, and then you have sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing outward. So if you're really focused on the 3D right now, on what you see as the 3D, just know there's a mirroring effect or something about the 3D is an illusion. You can create whatever the heck you want. Don't get stuck in that 3D of like, I have to have this person. I have to have this job. There's limitless in potential here, Libra, of what you can do, of where you can work, of where you can go. But you have to allow your mind to expand. Expand beyond what you see in the 3D. Temporary situation. So something here is temporary. So you might just be hammering something out right now, rebuilding on your own, and that's great. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. I'm also getting something about you know something, and it might be a friend of a friend, and maybe this person would be pissed off if you said something, but it is the truth. I'm also getting somebody like hidden secrets can harm you. It means harboring all these secrets that you know about other people. It's keeping you in a place of frustration of like, okay, well, this person, I know they did this and I know that they did that. It's like you want no access to this person or this person. Same thing. There's something about you being hidden in the dark and not involved with this person is doing. It feels slippery. And then bird perched, waiting for news package and or a letter. There's some kind of letter you need to write. And it could be your letter of resignation. It could also be something about sending a registered letter. It means there's something you don't know, but it's necessary for you to know it, or it's something you need to get off your chest, and it's necessary for you to get it off your chest. And you haven't wanted to do it. Seek out information that will help you. So being in the dark about a situation, you need to get nosy, but I don't mean what is that word? Interrogating. Don't interrogate people, but just inquire, be inquisitive, or there's something about, like if you're looking for a new job, you can have a new boss. You just have to put your resume and feelers out there everywhere. Star, guaranteed success. So you still have guaranteed success, but that's about regaining that confidence and strength inside of you. Find, seek out information that will help you. Find and you will seek. Wishbone, a wish is granted. So there's some kind of like news or communication that you're waiting for. It's straightforward and blunt, but I'm also getting somebody gets bored easily in relationships. It's like they can't stay on task. They got ants in their pants. They're wishy-washy, something like that. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and Libra. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website, and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.